Good morning. I hope you're well and you've had a nice and pleasant, relaxing Easter. As I understand it, the kids are all back to school this week and we can all start to return to some level of normality. My name is Nils O'Donoghue. I'm a partner here at Chadwick Lawrence Solicitors, and this week I want to speak about the role of the Data Protection Officer within your GDPR management systems. As we spoke frequently, GDPR has been in since 2018 in terms of compliance and the new legislation. And certainly my experience is that there is a level of misunderstanding around the data protection officer, and particularly organisations perhaps appointing a data protection officer when they're not required. So in terms of what a data protection officer is, in short, a data protection officer is appointed within an organisation internally to act as the person who is responsible for data protection within that organisation. And that includes a number of core duties, including advising the organisation on data protection matters, monitoring compliance with the GDPR regime, and also acting as a point of contact, not only with data subjects internally and externally, but with organisations such as the ICO. So the role of the Data Protection Officer really a crucial one in terms of ensuring compliance with the GDPR and ensuring that personal data is processed lawfully, transparently and fairly. In terms of when a Data Protection Officer is needed, there are three circumstances. One, and I don't think this will apply to most of the people watching this video, is if you are a public authority or body. I think that's fair to say won't apply to most of you. Secondly, could apply to some of you. What the guidance says is if your core activities require large-scale, regular and systematic monitoring of individuals. For example, if you track online behaviour for your website, that would require you to have a data protection officer. Excuse me. And the third is if your core activities consist of large-scale processing of special category data or data relating to criminal convictions or offences. And in previous videos, we've gone through what special category data is and when criminal conviction and offences can be held and in what circumstances. So if your organisation comes under any of those three bullet points effectively, you are required to appoint a data protection officer. If they do not, then you are not required to appoint a data protection officer, but may wish to do so just as a matter of good practice on a voluntary basis. In terms of when a data protection officer is not required, if you have fewer than 250 employees, you are not required to appoint a data protection officer unless your processing activities are likely to result in a right to the risks and freedoms of data subjects. The processing of that data is not occasional, and the processing includes special category data or criminal convictions. Again, even if you are not required to appoint a data protection officer, you may wish to do so just as a matter of good course. In my opinion, one of the critical duties that a data protection officer has to undertake is reporting matters to the ICO. And just to go over that particular point again, because we do see clients making mistakes around reporting incidents to the ICO. Organisations are required to report certain types of breach to the ICO within 72 hours, and this is where the data protection officer role really comes into its own. The data protection officer should report those breaches within that timescale. You've got to remember, however, that it's not always necessary to make a report, and a careful assessment does need to be made of whether your organisation, as a result of a breach, does in fact need to make a report to the ICO. And this is where having a data protection officer, even if you're not required to do so, may be helpful rather than simply panicking and making a report. If you have someone with data protection knowledge, that can be a big advantage in making an assessment of whether a report is actually required or not. So data protection officer, an essential role and indeed a mandatory role in some organisations, but not all, but you may wish to appoint one simply as a matter of good practice. I hope that's helped and lifted the shroud, perhaps regarding the mysteries around data protection officers. And if you do have any further questions or queries, please do let me know. Thanks very much and have a good week all. Bye-bye.